Hey there guys, it's Michael from Tao of Tech. I'm going to do a slightly different video. I'm going to do a kind of vloggy style conclusion to 2016 and what I'm planning to do in 2017. So I've not done a vlog style video on the channel before, so something a little bit different. And really just wanted to reflect on the last 2.5 months that I've spent uploading videos onto YouTube. Some of the experiences I've had, most of which have been positive, some of which have been very, very peculiar. And just to talk about what is to come in 2017 on the channel. So I think the first thing to say is I've had enormous amounts of fun in the 2.5 months I've been uploading content. I've been planning this for quite some time. I actually registered the account back in June of 2015, didn't start uploading until the middle of October, so had started filming content in the background and really quite got into the process of doing it, the camera equipment, the lighting, the recording, etc. This is all the sort of stuff in my geekdom type life that I enjoy learning about and doing. So the first thing to say is I've had enormous amounts of fun. And 140 subscribers in 2.5 months, which is absolutely fantastic. So sincerely, my heartfelt thanks to all of those people. I'm glad that you're enjoying my content. An awful lot of work goes into making it, and it's great that I can share stuff with all of you guys. And what I really like is that so many of you come from other countries other than the UK. So in fact, the majority of my subscriber base and viewers are coming from the US, but I've also got subscribers in Canada, Israel, Australia, and I'm really sorry if I haven't mentioned your country, but you know, it's absolutely fantastic that I'm getting the kind of viewership that I am, all of the different demographics that I am. And comments on the video have been absolutely fantastic. So very encouraging, really supportive, lots of great feedback, and to each and every one of you that's made a comment on my video, it really genuinely inspires me to keep making content. So please do keep feeding that stuff back. Of course, there's been the odd couple of trolley comments. My beloved, my partner, was in hysterics when I got my first trolley comment, and I said to her, I feel like a proper YouTuber now. I've had my first trolley comment on a video, which amused her no end. And no doubt there will be some more of those to come in the future. And that's, I think, the nature of what we do here on YouTube. And of course, all feedback is a gift. It's welcome feedback, some of which you will choose to listen to, and of course, some of which you may choose to ignore. But all feedback is a gift. So guys, please keep that coming. Most of the trolley comments I've had have been about drone videos, which has been interesting. So there definitely seems to be a sense of fear from a particular group of people. So lots of worries around privacy and stuff like that still seem to be quite prevalent amongst non-drone users. And this real hang-up about commercial use versus leisure use effectively. And I'm going to be really honest with you guys, I really don't get that. So if you're using a drone, whether it's paid or not, whether it's insured or not, your primary responsibility has got to be about keeping yourself and all of the others in the local vicinity safe. It doesn't matter whether you're doing it for commercial use and if your drone is insured. You know, if you crash a drone into somebody, you've crashed a drone into somebody. They're going to be injured nonetheless. So I think I'm absolutely an advocate of insurance, both for people flying drones for pleasure and absolutely if you're doing it for commercial use. I think that's a prerequisite. But my absolute focus is on encouraging safe drone use. You can take these things out and have loads of fantastic fun. You can fly safe, you can be responsible, and you can still do some seriously, seriously cool stuff. The best thing that you can possibly do is just find remote locations, which is what I've been trying to do, so you can crack on, do what you want, have some fun, and you're not placing anybody at risk or indeed any property at risk. And I think my other reflection on starting a YouTube channel is in the first week and a half, I got some really weird approaches from people. I got some really quite bizarre messages. Lots of this sub for sub stuff. So come and subscribe to my channel. If you comment on my videos at least once a week, I'll do the same for you. Yada, 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 which all feels wrong and dishonest. I'm absolutely not going to do that. It also feels kind of not in the point of what the channel's all about. So I want to create content that you guys are engaged in. I want you guys to watch the videos. I want you guys to comment on the videos, like them if you do, dislike them if you don't. But having people who are artificially doing that for gain to their own channel is, well, one, doesn't feel like a long-term strategy to build a successful channel, and two, is absolutely not the reason that I got into doing this anyway. I want to share stuff with people that are interested in my peculiar little world and the things that I'm interested in, and I'm confident that there will be people out there that are interested in that stuff, and it's going to grow slow. And I think that's okay. I get no more or less pleasure out of the video I've got that's currently at about 9,000 views versus the video that I've got that's on 24 views. I've enjoyed making both those videos the same. I'm always going to make content that I'm passionate about, and if that generates tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of views, great. If that generates 24 views, great. I'm glad those 24 people took the time to watch my video, and hopefully they got something from it. And one of the sub-for-sub approaches that I got was really horrible. I mean, I went onto his channel, I followed the link, and he was, so far as I can conclude, being quite abusive about people and women in particular, and it was absolutely awful. So I flagged that to YouTube. I flagged them up effectively for a community breach in the guidelines, and I must admit I didn't follow up on what happened to that channel. But yeah, I think in the round, a really, really positive experience. 95% of my experience on YouTube has been really, really positive. There's been 5% of stuff that's felt a bit weird and a bit odd and a bit peculiar. But hey, you know, it's the internet. That's going to happen, guys, right? So what's to come? What's 2017 going to bring us? Well, it's definitely going to bring us more drone stuff. So I'm very obsessed with drones. Definitely expect more content around that. I'm very likely to buy myself some more drone equipment, both in terms of the camera equipment, so stuff for the Osmo, planning to get myself a couple of accessories for that. Definitely the Z-axis stabilizer that stops that bobbing motion as you're walking, albeit I think I've learned how to minimize that. I think I'd quite like to have a go with that. I think that would make filming easier to do. And what I'm probably quite likely to do is wait for the next iteration, so not the current iteration of drones, i.e. the Mavic Pro, the Phantom 4 Pro, and the Inspire 2. DJI's release cycle has become so frequent now, I'm very likely to wait for the next iterations, which I'm hoping might be around the kind of April-May time. I'd be fabulous to see a Mavic Pro with a full 360-degree obstacle avoidance system, and if it could incorporate what the Inspire 2's got in terms of the avoidance of collisions when you're filming indoors, i.e. it will detect what's above it as well, you know, that would make an absolutely fantastic product. Quite a challenge, I would have thought, to fit it into that small space, but we'll see what those guys come up with. They are absolutely streaks ahead of everybody else at the moment. And definitely more PC stuff, right? So loads and loads and loads more PC stuff. I'm not going to give it all away, guys. I'm going to keep my powder dry a little bit. But expect to see some completely unique and customized builds coming in 2017. The clues I'm going to give you are going to be a very unusual mounting, probably a combination of the video that I did around my desk build, combined with a bespoke, designed and made case, designed by myself, manufactured at a metal manufacturing plant, with quite a unique build. So I think a lot of the content that I'm making is good content. I think I'm putting my own slant on it, but I don't think I've done anything truly original yet on the channel, and I'm absolutely looking for that really original idea, and I think I've got an absolute cracker. You won't be able to see it behind me, but the door that I've got behind me has got a whiteboard hidden away, and I scribble ideas on there, I rub it off, I iterate it, I evolve the idea, and actually I've got an absolute cracker that I think I'm going to be doing around the March-April time. I personally cannot find anything on YouTube like it, and I won't give it all away, but guys, I'm going to do it as a virtual reality video, so you're going to get a full 360-degree rotation round. I'm going to do it in real time, the build. I may well even stream it live. So you'll be able to see me walking around the room. You'll be able to see me updating and building this thing. It won't just be the unique camera angles and the nice, clever editing that I've managed to do in Premiere Pro. You're going to see this thing real time, full 360 degrees. So as I'm moving around the room, you're going to be able to help. You're going to be able to follow me, and you're going to be able to help me do this, right? So, if we get some live comments strolling into things, you guys can input into that build and help shape it as well, which I think is unique. Probably going to update the main build that you will have seen in most of my videos, so almost certainly going to add another couple of monitors to the build. And I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to go for a 2560 by 1440 type monitor, or whether I may add more curved monitors to the setup. The challenge that I've got is the SMA A8 is a behemoth of a case. I really don't want to put that on the floor. You don't build a computer like this and not show it off. So it's how I fit those monitors in without completely obscuring the case and having them at such a silly angle that they become unusable. So probably going to use some CAD software to design that out. I've actually started doing that already. I'll probably do a video on that. And again, I'll be looking for you guys to comment on the direction that you think I should take it. And I'm probably going to run a competition about naming my PC as well. So I've had a couple of comments about have I got a name for the PC? As I've called out a couple of times in my video, the build was inspired by Jay's 2 cents, who called his PC Skunkworks, and indeed, I believe it was one of his friends that came up with that suggestion. So, going to throw this out to you guys. Probably going to do a competition. There's going to be a prize for the best name that I choose. So it won't be a random selection. It will genuinely be on the name that I think is the best. So look out for that video coming to you soon. Definitely do more product reviews. So almost certainly we're going to get the 1080 Ti probably in the March-April time, so I'm likely to upgrade my PC to that, probably reharvest the 1080s out for the PC that I've just mentioned, and almost certainly going to do a lot more camera stuff. So if you look in the description of my channel, it calls out drones, it calls out PCs, and also calls out cameras. And I've done a little bit about cameras. So I did a vlogging setup before I went to the UK drone show. I also did a video on the DJI Osmo. Almost certainly going to do an awful lot more stuff on cameras and lenses. I'm very interested in that stuff as well. And almost certainly going to upgrade all of this to 4K in the future. So almost certainly as I'm getting that equipment in, we'll do reviews, my thoughts and reflections on each of that stuff. And I'm probably going to start some kind of tech roundup kind of news type thing as well, which I'll do periodically. And I'm going to do these videos, some vlogging videos from time to time, talk about what's going on, both on the channel, maybe a little bit about my life, etc. They'll probably be more infrequent than the other videos, but we'll see how this one does, and we'll do some more if you guys enjoy this sort of content. And then that takes me on to the schedule. So I've not particularly talked about the schedule in a video. On the channel description, it does say that I upload videos every Thursday and Sunday, and I've stuck to that pretty well over the 2.5 months. It's kind of completely fallen by the wayside over Christmas. I've generally stuck to 2 videos a week, but they've been on a Saturday or a Tuesday. Indeed, this video is going up on a Tuesday. And I've started a new job. Started a new job about 3 weeks ago. Very different to what I was doing before. I've spent most of my career doing, well, I work in IT for those who've not seen previous videos. And I spent most of that time working in very operational and delivery focused roles. So project and program management, IT operations, resolving major incidents, stuff like that when they occur. And about 3 weeks ago, I moved into a strategy role, which is not a role that I've done before. That is going to require me to travel substantially more than I have done previously, which again is going to throw complete havoc to the schedule. So what I'm going to commit to is 2 videos a week. Not going to commit to a particular day to do them on. I'm going to do them as and when they are convenient and fit around my life, i.e. if I have to travel for the whole week, I will do a video on both the Saturday and the Sunday. If I've got some time during the week, I will upload one during the week and probably one at the weekend. The one during the week is the one that's most likely to move around. So I think we'll be relatively consistent with the Sunday uploads, but I think anything from a Tuesday to a Thursday, possibly even a Friday, is when the ones during the week are going to go up. And I think the other opportunity about that is I was starting to feel very bound and pressured into getting one out every Thursday. And there's, frankly, guys, some evenings I just don't feel like doing it. And I want to make sure that we're uploading great content. I want to make sure that I'm in the right mood, that I'm going to create stuff that's engaging and interesting and that you guys want to see. So by having a degree of flexibility in the schedule, if I get home from work, if it's been a hell of a day and I'm feeling tired and all I want to do is grab a beer and put my feet up, I can do that. But my commitment is I will stick to 2 videos a week. As I said, I'm going to do some vlogs. I'm not going to count those in the 2 videos. Those will just be extra. They're quite quick and easy for me to do on the webcam, as I'm doing now with the mic pulled out. Doesn't take very long to set those up, and indeed requires minimal amounts of effort to set up and upload. Very little editing. So there we have it, guys. It's my first vlog video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave some comments down in the description. Let me know what you want to talk about in these vlogs. Perhaps we may do some live streams on these now. I've got over 100 subscribers, so I can do that. I hope you're really well wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video.